This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
Okay, up next is Wolfman. That's right, the 2025 adaptation. If you remember, I did a review of the original and talked about what I liked and didn't like about that. I'll try to remember to put that link in the description there, and if not, check out the channel for that. But this is the new version, and it's from Universal and Blumhouse, trying to make us feel like we could have classic monsters again.
Can you guess what I'm thinking right now?
I love my little girl.
We were attacked.
What's wrong with Daddy?
Don't you lay your hand on her.
Only in theaters January 17th.
Maybe 50-50 with Blumhouse projects. Like, there's some of them are usually okay, but then a lot of times we're talking about mid stuff. This movie can't even get to mid, in my opinion. We have this very long-winded setup when he's a child. Our main character, Christopher Abbott, plays Blake. He's a writer. Young Blake and Blake's dad, there's this backstory of when he was a kid and young Blake, and he's out there. His dad's real stern and gruff. They're out in a hunting blind. There's obviously an attack. Things like this are happening. Then we fast forward 30 years later. Blake's in San Francisco. He's not working. He's married and got a kid now. Of course, it's like sad dad stuff, right? He's trying to be a good dad, but he's like sad dad. He's pathetic husband guy, right? The wife makes the money, and he's found out dad's dead. They got to go out to this place out in the middle of nowhere. In the process of going out there, they end up down this little road, and the guy that jumps out, Derek's helping him get directions. The U-Haul kind of goes over the side, and he sees Derek get grabbed by this creature of some sort, some persuasion. He gets his arm injured, and that's what sets in motion the fact that he's going to become in this sort of like transformation, if you will. It's sort of like something's happening. And here you can see Julia Garner stars as his wife. Julia Garner plays Charlotte. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal of Julia Garner. This is by the way, your Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four movie. She is 31 in real life. She still looks like she's playing like a 22, 23-year-old. Like, she's smarmy and immature. Her character is like not a good mom, not connected to the daughter. The daughter is like a daddy's girl. She's just unplugged from everything. She was terrible in this movie. She is distracted. Christopher Abbott is fine, right? He is fine. Julia Garner is absolutely god awful. The child actress, she's fine. She plays the daughter. She's okay. I don't have any really major grievances there. The problem is the story is about Christopher Abbott like descending into his transformation, but in this very slow and weird way that it kind of works, but it feels like a supernatural version of a transformation of like the Fly. They're treating it more like an infection, like he's very sudden. And then when there's an attack by an actual werewolf, which obviously, spoiler alert, you don't want those, feel free to check out. I don't know why. The movie was terrible. I'm trying to save you, 90 minutes to 2 hours, however long this movie was. How long? It was short, wasn't it? 103 minutes with credits. So yeah, 95 minutes. It's the dad. The dad's basically been a werewolf this whole time. Surprise. He's not really dead. He's obviously turned into a werewolf. It's just really tedious. They have these like weird sensory things that are happening where way he sees and hears and stuff like that. So that transformation is what's supposed to be the focus of the movie, but it's never done well. It's just never quite right. And there's moments where you can kind of see like what they're saying. They can talk, and then he loses the ability to understand them, and they use a camera effect and kind of flip it. That is probably the only thing that's decent about the movie, is this sort of like weird take on that. That part I like, but everything else was pretty terrible. It was a lot. It was a lot to get through this movie. I didn't find it scary. I didn't find it interesting. I didn't find it really anything particularly great. It just was what it was, and I'm glad we didn't see it in the theater, because I was talking about seeing it in the theater. Mrs. was like, meh, on seeing it in the theater. She was right. Would have been a waste of our time. 1.5 on this one too. 1.5 out of 5 is probably being kind. 3 and a 4 out of 10 is where most people should land. I don't know people scoring these things. I'm not looking at scores. I just tell you what I think. I think this movie was just a waste of time. Just complete major setback for everyone involved.
Can you guess what I'm thinking right now?
I love my little girl.
We were attacked.
What's wrong with Daddy? Scaring me.
Don't you lay your hand on her.
Only in theaters January 17th.